Concerns are mounting among boxing experts about Terence Crawford's recent surge in strength ahead of his anticipated clash with Canelo Álvarez. Gervonta Davis openly questioned how Crawford has developed such power in recent years, stirring speculation about potential steroid use. These doubts have led to calls for increased transparency and stricter testing before the fight proceeds.
Is that where we stand right now with Canelo Crawford?
Yeah.
Is that where we stand with Canelo Crawford? Because you're saying just because both are great, everybody wants to face each other. So is that where we're at right now with Canelo Crawford?
No. Crawford needs the money.
Crawford needs the money?
Yeah, he needs the money.
You think you got a chance to win?
But
And another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then you get hurt against,
Madrimov?
who?
There you talk about Crawford got touched by Madrimov? Is that what you're saying?
No, he got clipped by
Gamboa,
Gamboa, right?
Yeah, Gamboa.
Right? Hello.
Or Kavalasky?
He's looking this strong over the past year. I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's the best.
And that guy that a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail for it.
Analysts have begun to question whether prolonged inactivity in fighters could signal the use of performance-enhancing drugs. Crawford has not entered the ring since his bout with Madrimov, raising eyebrows. Some believe the extended layoff could indicate more than just rest or training. However, respected boxing coach Breadman has defended Crawford, asserting that his clean record, discipline, and consistent performances show he's not involved in PD use.
But you said if a fighter's taking that long out the ring, he could be doing something. Bud ain't taking no fight since Madridov. Nah.
He's been
question. He gave us the education. Y'all scared to ask the question. I mean, are you thinking of that behind your mind? He ain't fight since Madrimov. He got to build himself up. You specifically saying there's steroids to make your bone density. I mean, sound like an opportunity.
And we've been hearing him associated with snack as well too. Just throwing that out there.
I don't do that.
I'm just saying, some guys, we know how the snack program is viewed.
I don't know how we got on Bud being on steroids. I don't think Bud is a dirty fighter. I'm not going nowhere near that. I don't even want to be associated with that.
Say less. Say less.
I think Bud is a great fighter. I don't know why he's been out of the ring. I really don't know, but I definitely don't want to suggest that I think that Bud is on any type of PEDs. Not at all.
Crawford's decision to skip a tune-up fight before facing Canelo has sparked debate. Moving up to 168 pounds is already a monumental challenge, and going directly into a bout against an elite fighter like Canelo could be detrimental. Critics argue that Crawford may struggle at this weight class, and some believe the matchup is more of a money grab than a legitimate competition, with Crawford putting his reputation on the line.
How is Terence Crawford going to beat Canelo Álvarez? We need to talk about it. When we look at the guys who've had success with Canelo, we'll look at Bivol, we'll look at Golovkin, we'll look at Floyd, and we'll look at Lara. Yes, I'll throw Lara in there, why not? I think all these fights are absolutely irrelevant coming into this bout. Some of them are just dated, or some of these guys' style just cannot apply. For example, a guy in Lara. If Crawford wanted to fight how Lara fought Canelo, he would probably gas out in 7 rounds, or if he made it 12, he just wouldn't get that decision. It's that simple. Let's take a guy in Golovkin. Crawford just simply does not have the punching power, nor do I think he has the gas tank at 68. He's not a good enough puncher to try to fight Canelo like Golovkin. He doesn't have the physical traits, even in the chin department. Then you have Floyd Mayweather. While both can have a bit of similarities, the speed, reflexes, technical prowess, IQ, timing, counterpunching, lateral movement, it's just too much from Floyd. I don't think Bud could take much from Floyd's game plan to implement it into his own success in September. And then you have Dimitri, the speed, the technical prowess, the IQ, the length is too much. So essentially, Terence Crawford is going to have to beat Canelo in a way that nobody has ever beaten him or gave him any issues in. I'm gonna tell you exactly how Crawford's gonna fight. He's gonna fight like his damn self. It's too late in his career to change up the game plan. It's too late in his career for him to want to change up the game plan coming to a fight of this magnitude with a style he's never fought before. That will be a recipe for disaster. He's going to be more than likely off the back foot. He's going to be looking for counter shots. And I think there will be a point in this fight where he's simply just trying to survive. I like Crawford. He's an amazing pound-for-pound fighter. different animal at 168. This is one of the greatest of all time. I see win scenarios for him, but I don't see him being realistic. I can see him fighting off the back foot, using his speed, timing, and feet to stay away from Canelo, but that's very, very, very unlikely, damn near impossible.
In response to critics, Crawford highlights that Canelo also moved up in weight and suffered a loss. Whereas he has risen in weight and continued to win, he remains confident in his ability to succeed at 168 pounds and aims to prove doubters wrong. Crawford is determined to show that he belongs among the best, regardless of the division.
They talk all the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
Bernie Foxer, Crawford's trusted coach, is exuding confidence as the fight approaches. He boldly claims that Canelo is tailor-made for Crawford's skill set and fighting style. Bernie emphasizes Crawford's mental toughness, strategic approach, and fearless mindset as keys to victory. He believes their preparation and belief in the game plan will give Crawford the upper hand against the Mexican superstar.
A lot of people are saying about Crawford's age, but, you know, no boxing, no life, as Canelo would say. And Crawford still, you know, in age, but he ain't took no punishment. He's cautious, you know, he works hard throughout these years, so, you know, of course you're gonna, you know, you gotta count that in the factor, but in his heart and his mind and his spirit, he's still youthful about boxing. He loves boxing, and this is one way to get him up. You know, he's a challenge guy. He loves a challenge, and Canelo is the biggest challenge you can get. You know, we got to go up 2 weight classes, really 3 weight classes to get a guy like that. Hardest puncher, great counter puncher, tons of experience, undisputed champion, unified champion, a couple of divisions champion, and so we didn't get the Pacquiao or the Mayweather, but we getting Canelo, and nothing comes easy to Team Crawford, and expect us to look good on the 12th. Expect us to come out victorious September 12th.
Well, we obviously just saw his fight against Skull, and people didn't obviously enjoy it, the back foot boxing from Skull and whatever, yeah. But what fight can fans expect from Bud? Because a lot of people think that it'll be similar to that or the Charlo fight or whatever like that.
The one thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. You know, Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot and no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We going to do everything we can to him. We going to do whatever we got to do. But one thing you can expect is Crawford is going to step to him. Because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something. And he better know Crawford is coming.
Veteran analyst Teddy Atlas brings a balanced perspective, acknowledging Canelo's legendary resume, but suggesting that Crawford may be a once-in-a-generation talent. Atlas observes that Canelo's performances have shown signs of decline, lacking the explosiveness he once had. Meanwhile, Crawford's tactical sharpness and athleticism remain elite. Atlas questions whether Canelo can still impose himself on a top-tier opponent like Crawford.
Well, come on, he's human. So he had a few hiccups. He won the fight. He's Terence Crawford. A lot of people say, "Oh, Teddy, you make him so good. You're always saying how great Crawford is." You know, but who's he beating? He unified the what was his first division? Lightweight. Then he unified the junior. Then he unified the junior welter, then he unified the welter. I think I got the weight classes right. It doesn't matter. He unified like 3 different weight classes. He moved up in weight. Guys are tired of me saying it. I look at him. Look, Canelo's special too. I get it. And he's bigger. I get that too. And everyone's going to say, well, after Madrimov fight again, had a couple hiccups. Now he's stepping up another weight class. Now he's got to fight Canelo, who's even bigger, stronger, better puncher, you know, a unified champion that he's been, you know, all of that stuff. He's not going to be able to handle it. I asked this question. See, I go to the other side. I say, okay, yeah, can Canelo handle the smaller guy who's going to be faster, who's going to be slicker, who's going to be better defensively, who's going to have better legs, who's going to be able. Sometimes Canelo at this point in his career can slow down a little bit. They're both getting older. I get it.
Crawford himself remains calm and composed heading into training camp. He confidently states that he will be at his absolute best once preparation is in full swing. His mindset reflects complete focus, with a clear strategy to neutralize Canelo's advantages. Crawford's belief in his readiness is a crucial factor, showing he isn't fazed by the occasion or Canelo's legacy.
So you against Israel Madrimov, how do you view that performance, and I guess what lessons, if any, can you take into your next fight against Canelo?
I thought it was a great performance. I thought I did what I wanted in the ring. I thought I picked it up when I wanted to. I thought I banged when I wanted to, boxed real well. I don't take nothing from it, because styles make fights, and Canelo has a different style than Israel Madrimov. So, we just go from there.
Did you notice any differences in yourself, your ability to carry power or take a shot or anything like that?
Not at all. Not at all.
Boxing journalists Chris Mannix and Sergio Mora have discussed Canelo's evolving priorities. With more of his attention now split between business ventures and boxing, questions arise about whether his training and conditioning remain at the elite level. While they still recognize his pound-for-pound greatness, they suggest these distractions could affect his stamina and sharpness, a potential weakness Crawford may exploit.